Hi everybody, happy Thursday. Doreen from Door Designs. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. On today's tutorial, I'm not going to be designing a wreath. I'm actually going to be doing a centerpiece, and I went ahead and started it. I was taping and then my camera stopped, so a little bit of it is done, but I'm going to walk you through what I've done so far. So this is a container that I'm using. It's a metal container. It's 12 inches by about 6 inches tall, and it's fresh baked pumpkin pie. I think it says bake daily. And I got this at Randolph Mercantile, which is a local store here in town that, for those of you who follow, know that I get quite a bit from Sherry. She's right down the street, which makes it really nice. And I kind of wasn't feeling it to design a wreath today. I wanted to do something different. So this was kind of my inspiration. On this metal container, it actually will come with the lid, which is a wooden lid that goes on top. I'm not going to use it in today's design, but whoever purchases this, it will be shipped with the order. So I went ahead and I put some foam in the bottom. I did not glue the foam to the bottom of the container. I am gluing, though, the stems in the foam. And the reason I'm not is because the person who buys this may want to use it for something different next year or later in the season. So that way you can just pop it out and the foam will come right out. So what I did is, here's the first pick that I used. And I also got this at Randolph Mercantile. But see all the nice colors, the orange, the greens, the taupes. It's got, I was able to get 5 pieces out of the stem. So when you're looking for stems and you think some of them are a little bit pricier than the others, remember when you're buying them that you can pull these apart. And like I said, I filled this whole container just by using one of these. So I'm going to put those aside. Now I'm just going to start adding a little bit of some fillers. And I've got this up on a box. Hopefully you can see it better, but I'm going to have to turn it a little bit, but I'll keep turning it around so you guys can see it. Since my container is about 6 inches tall, I'm going to keep the height of my design between 12 and about 15 to 16 inches. I don't want to get it too tall. So we're just taking some of this and just going around. So all we're doing is just doing some filling. You can use any greenery that you have for your fillers. But I've got all kinds of flowers and leaves. These containers are super easy to do. They're fun. You can't mess them up. You just kind of start putting in different florals and greenery that you like. I did a tutorial last year for 4th of July with the same type of container. Actually, I think I have it over here somewhere because I was putting away some of my 4th of July stuff today. I actually worked most of the day cleaning up all my ribbons, putting away some spring stuff, and getting out all my fall and Christmas. I'm going to do a little more of that greenery, but here's what you can see. See how it's just starting to fill in? And I want to use all different kinds of textures and colors in the greenery. If you wanted to, you could have put in some moss on the bottom to cover up some of your foam. But I think it's easier to hot glue everything in without all the moss on top of your foam. And I'm going to fill this in around on all sides. And I do that typically when I'm going to put them in my shop because I don't know whoever purchases it, where they're going to put it, if it's going to be seen from the back side or if it's going to be up against a wall. Okay, a couple more pieces of this. What's nice about these two, you can make them as full as you want. So let's move some of them over a little bit. Okay, there's what it looks like with some fillers in it. And I'll clean up all the glue strings afterwards when we get done. Okay, I'm gonna add a little more colors with this one right here. And most of the greenery came from Hobby Lobby. And we're going to brighten this up with some bright orange flowers. I've got some little pumpkins to go in it. Let's put one more over here. Okay, see how nice and full this is? You could stop right here and have a really pretty design. It's got all the fall colors. It's nice. It's got a lot of movement to it, but I want to add a little more pop to it. So we're going to put some brighter oranges in it and maybe a little bit of yellow. This stem here came from At Homes. I was there over the weekend when we went to Springfield. I don't have any of those kind of stores close to where we are. So when I'm close to one, I like to take advantage of it. Okay, I want to show you how just one of those stems, look how bright it brightened up the design. So you can kind of see where all these colors are pretty much the same tone. So that's why I like to add the pop to just really brighten it up. So one of these stems is going to be, I won't even use one whole stem in this. I hope you can see better too since I put it up, my turntable up on a box. I'm going to go ahead and put one here on the back side, and I'm going to put one more in front. So really with this stem, I have enough to do 2 containers. And what I like about them, see how the end just kind of bends and kind of hangs down and has the movement? That's what I enjoy when I'm designing. There it is with the orange. Okay, I'm going to put some of these really pretty yellow flowers. I think are they Black Eyed Susans? Is that right? I got these from Jennifer at Jam Designs. If you guys haven't checked her out, you need to, because she's got some beautiful greenery and florals. And I'm not going to put in any lavender or blue. I'm going to switch it up. And I'll turn this around in just a second. These are hard to cut. And I want you to notice too, I'm bringing things over the front of the container. I'm not keeping everything inside. So I want it to kind of come out and soften the edge of my container. But see how those yellow also make it pop? So I'm going to add some here in the back. Now you can get containers like these also at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, probably even Walmart. Like I said, I did one last year. There's a tutorial out there, and I'll show you the 4th of July one. And I know several people ask me if I use my same designs year over year. Yes, I do. I'm going to put one right down here in front. We're just about done with this one. Nice and full. And it's pretty all the way around. I'm going to put something right there. It looks kind of dark right there in that spot. So we'll brighten that up a little bit. Somebody asked me if I make changes after I do my tutorials. I do. What I typically do is after I get a design done, I walk away from it, and then I come back later to see if I want to tweak it in any way or add anything. A lot of times I'll get a message, which I love, that'll say I missed a spot, and I'll go back and check it to make sure if I did, and I'll add to it 9 times out of 10. And then sometimes I just like it the way it ended up, and I don't have to do anything with it. Okay, I'm just going to kind of move these around a little bit. I absolutely love it. Nice and full. Okay, I'm going to make a simple bow. I'm not sure I'm going to use the bow, but I know a lot of you like to have bows and the ribbon in your designs. So let's just make kind of a simple one. And I think I'm going to go with this ribbon here. And we're just going to make a nice short little tail. This ribbon is a great ribbon to have for fall. It came from Craft Outlet. And let me see if I can read the number without my glasses. It is 09-209. Okay, the bow I did was just a 2-loop on one side and a 1-loop on the other with 2 tails coming down. So let me get me a little zip tie here. Okay, what I did is some of the stems when I cut off, I keep the ends and I just bent the end, and that's what's going to go through. I'll show you. That's what's going to go through my zip tie is right there. And then I'm going to zip tie that down, and that'll be my stake that goes into my design. I learned that from Donna at On a Whim. It was a nice little trick to pick up. I'm going to cut this a little shorter. don't know, I kind of like the bow in it. Let me trim the tails a little bit. The colors in that ribbon match all of our greenery and florals perfect. There it is with the bow in it. And I think I'm going to leave the bow in the design. I've got to glue that in. So look how fun and easy and simple that was. I might put a little piece of orange right there. There's the back side. But I love how it still has all the movement. It looks like just a fall arrangement outside with all the different florals, the orange, the greens. So you guys need to go get you a container, and you might even have one in your house, and just start playing around with it. Let me show you real quick the one that I did for the 4th of July. And if you haven't watched that tutorial, it is out on my page. Here's the one I did. Let's get this a little bit more. Here is the one that was for the 4th of July. Same concept, just put stuff in, red, white, and blue. Same kind of container. And I did this last year, and I had it out last year, and I also had it out this year. So I hope you enjoyed our little pumpkin pie container here. And I will take pictures of this tomorrow and put it on my page or in my online shop store. That's shopdoordesigns.com. I have this one, and then I have the wreath that I did last Thursday. I have not posted that, so I will get that one posted in my shop also. So if you have any questions or you need anything, feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, I might be doing a candlestick that matches this tomorrow for Fun Day Friday. So have a great Thursday evening. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.